So as you guys can see, it's a beautiful day at the Vaal Dam. Fish are biting like crazy. So we have decided it's time for another fun experiment. So we're putting all of this up against this.
Okay, so when I was little, and that was a long time ago, all you really needed was a brown bread that you bought at the shop on the way to the fishing, and maybe some vanilla essence and curry powder that you stole from your mom's kitchen. We never really needed all the fancy baits that you get nowadays, and these work really well, but we just want to see if brown bread still works to catch carp. So we're here at the Vaal Dam, and Linky's going to be preparing 2 rigs with brown bread and another 2 with all the fancy stuff. And we're going to cast them in different spots and see if brown bread still catches as many fish as all the other stuff. So first up we're doing pink sweets, which we know works very well here at the Vaal Dam. And as always, we put some flavoring on the inside of the mealie bomb so that the flavor comes out gradually as the mealie bomb disappears underwater.
So first up, pink sweets for the fancy stuff.
Yeah, so we're trying pink sweets first up. Pink sweets, aka Diona, aka Kiana, aka Musk, whatever you want to call it, but it's pink sweets to us. Okay, cool. So now we're going to prepare the brown bread, and to do that we're just going to take a chunk off of it and dip it in some water and just knead it into a dough. By the way, don't get the sliced bread you get at the garage. That bread is kind of spongy and kind of synthetic. You can't really, we try to knead that into a dough, but it doesn't really work. So we've read people also add eggs to the mixture just to bind it even better, and that definitely does work. We just don't have eggs here today. Cool, so we've got a nice dough going here. So now we're going to add this to the rig. So we put a little bit of bread inside of the spring just to give it some weight and to get the fish to nibble on that, and then hopefully they pick up the piece of bread that's on the hook. Now, so on the hook we just put a little bit of dough, almost just to cover the hook, and it kind of takes the shape of the hook as well. Yeah, so we're not experts, this is just the way we've been doing it, and it actually works. So almost looks like a floaty with a backing. Okay, cool. First up, brown bread without any flavoring.
Old school.
Old school. Okay, let the games begin. Okay, first fish on, and it's brown bread. It doesn't look massive. How does it feel? Very small.
Small, but one for the brown bread. Teensy weensy little baby.
Not massive, but brown bread again. And finally, one on the pink sweets. So they're biting. How does it feel? Small. Well, that's one for the floaties at least. Cool.
Pink sweets.
Pink sweets. Another one on the brown bread. And this one feels okay actually. It's one of the ones I think is a monster. It's actually not a bad fish. Monster.
Woohoo!
Nice one on the brown bread. Cool, another massive monster, but it's at least one for the pink sweets. So one for the floaties.
Nice fat one.
Nice fat baby. Okay, so the brown bread in round one really worked almost too well. But yeah, just for fun, we're going to add some flavoring now. It was plain before, now we're going to add some vanilla essence. Okay, and that's coming up against garlic floaties. Let's see if that works better than the pink sweets we tried before. Okay, so there's round two. And we're taking off a hook because there's some snags around. So just one hook on each rig for this round. Another monster on the brown bread.
Lovely.
So the fishing's gone a bit dead over here at the Vaal Dam. There's no more bites.
Time for afternoon nap.
Okay, so it's quite late in the afternoon now. It's gonna get dark soon. And at night we normally go for some stronger flavors. So at this point I'm going to mix in some curry powder into our dough. Okay, cool. Let's see if this works. So for this one we've got the brown bread with some curry powder worked in there. And on the floaty side we've got plain floats. And on the mealy bomb we've added this Fish Clinic monster crab spray. This stuff is probably more suited for saltwater fishing. It's got a really fishy flavor and it worked very well at REUPLOAD Dam. So let's try it out. As a change of scenery, we're going to try a different spot now. That previous one we were only catching small little fish. We're going to be casting out here and see if we can catch something bigger. Okay, so another tiny little fish on the floaties. Make it look bigger and closer and higher. not massive, but we'll take it. Yes, we're catching all kinds on this bait.
So Martin has just stolen my fish. Very upset. Massive. Another one. Is it a nice one? Just beautiful.
Moved to a slightly different spot, but the fish are still biting. This one's on pink sweets, right? Quattro. Okay, cool. And they just keep coming. Another one. This is on brown bread. Quattro again. Okay. And another one. Beautiful little fish. This one's on brown bread for a change. Awesome. Okay, looks like we finally got something decent here. This looks like proper fish. Decent fish, finally.
Just caught a nice carp. Well chuffed. Lovely. Beautiful. Heavy, fat, beautiful tail.
Nice.
Gorgeous orange fins.
On floats again. Floats the winner. Okay, so the day's kind of winding down here, and we're still fishing. The wind's picked up a bit, and we're going to end the experiment. And the result, or the verdict, officially is that the fancier stuff, the floaties and the dips and all the funny flavors, actually still work the best. Brown bread started off like a house on fire. We've got a lot of fish on brown bread, plain brown bread. But then, yeah, when things got a little bit tougher, the floaties work the best.
We'll stick to that.
Yeah, so we're going to stick to that. Brown bread's still a lot cheaper and it's a lot easier to work with actually. But if you want to catch bigger fish and more, float is still the way to go. Yeah, and
we just want to say thank you to Fish Clinic who sent us some sprays, and we had very good success with them, especially the aniseed and garlic, and also we used them at REUPLOAD and did very well there. So thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks a lot Fish Clinic. Your stuff really worked for us here, and we'll definitely be using it at Vaal Dam as well, where they kind of like those fishy flavors. So thanks again, and yeah, but otherwise thanks for watching, and I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Cheers.